Hi, this is Joseph. Today is Thursday. It's June 2nd, and we're watching the US 30 right now on a 5-minute chart. So I'll review the two trades that I've executed here. There was one on the break of the first 5-minute bar to the downside. I'll show you the support levels, why I took the trade, how I was able to protect myself just in case it didn't work. But as soon as this one hits its final target right up here, so I'm going to watch this one closely. I'm going to pause this, and as soon as this is done and I'm out of this trade, then I'll go back and I'll review the two trades that I had today. Okay, just a quick update here. We're just a little over 90 pips right now, or 90 points, sorry. It looks, this is a 30-minute chart, so it looks like it's likely to just kind of pop right through into that area, but you can't take that for granted, right? We've always got to be prepared to protect ourselves. So at this point, I have moved my stop loss just below the entry bar right down here at 32,867, right around that level. I'm going to give it a few more minutes. So I'm going to go back to the 5-minute chart, which is where I originally set up the trade, and you can see what it looks like now. So I'll be moving the stop up again to that 32.8 level, just waiting to see if I can just squeeze out just a little bit more out of this particular trade. Okay, this one just popped up and hit the top side of this downtrend, this channel here. So I closed that trade out as soon as it ran right into that level. Okay, so a complete breakdown now. At this point, I'm done trading for the day. There was two trades. It is 12:45 in the afternoon, New York time. I'm in California, so it's 9:40, just about 9:45. So I'm done trading for the day at this point, and I'll walk you through the two trades, why I traded the way that I did. I don't expect too much more out of this. The price could go back up one more time, but I'm done with the trades. You know, this is one of the biggest challenges that I had to go through when I first started trading, is to learn when to just stop trading. Like, I have achieved my goal. I've already done what I set out to do. Sometimes it's going to be one trade a day. Sometimes it's going to be two trades a day. Sometimes I'm going to get 3 or 4 trades in a day. Sometimes it's going to go sideways. Sometimes there's going to be, a trending move where I can get in pretty much at the open when the stock market opens, and then hold till, the last 15 minutes of trading before it closes. Every day is a little bit different, but I've already achieved my goals here. So before I wrapped up yesterday, if you want, you can go to the, if you want to see this, you can see the updates on my YouTube channel. You'll see yesterday's trades from Wednesday, which was just one. It was just one, but I earned 454 points on that trade. So this will give you a really good idea of how different each day can actually be. Each day is going to be a little bit different. But at this point, I'm done. I'm fully funded at this point. I passed the $10,000 challenge. The first phase was an 8% profit target, and the second phase was a 5% profit target. But anyway, this one's all done. We're completely wrapped up with this. And the reason that I'm doing this and I'm making these videos and I want to show you this is, number one, I want to show you the potential. I want to show you what you could potentially achieve, what you could do. Keep in mind that the $10,000 account is one of the smallest ones that they offer with my Forex Funds. You can go up to, I think, 200, and then the funded trader actually has a 400K account, and Lark Funding actually has a 500K account, and they're going to be offering $1 million account soon. So having the ability or getting access to that much capital means that you could potentially earn 20, 30, 40, even $100,000 a month. Now, you may be thinking that that's insane, like that's got to be a lot of BS. Like, how is that going to happen? The problem is, with a lot of, before funding companies were around, a lot of Forex traders or a lot of day traders, they had to start off with very low capital, right? They just whatever you could scratch up and put together for a lot of people. Yet they still wanted the dream. They still wanted to be able to, trade full time for a living. But how are you going to make enough money if your profit target is just 10%? If you've got a $10,000 trading account, even if you could come up with the $10,000 and it's your own money, you've add it to your own live personal account. If you hit a 10% target, you're making $1,000. Can you actually live off of $1,000? And the answer is, for most of us, no. Like, you can't replace the job. You can't replace the current source of income with that. So the only way to go and work around that is to get access to more capital. What's more capital? What would you really need? Well, 100,000 would be nice. 200,000 would be even better, and $500,000 would be great. The other thing that you need to be thinking about is trading a market that is more active and moves more. like US 30. That's really the reason that I like US 30 is that it's a big mover. Very often Forex is just kind of moving sideways. Maybe it's just moving within a 20 to 30 pip range. I don't get too many signals, but I can pretty much count just about every day I'm going to get a trade on US 30. That's one of the reasons that I like it. And I highly recommend do that. The other thing is that I'm in California, so I don't have to wake up at midnight and trade Forex. I can just simply wait until the stock market opens at 6:30. That's usually when I execute my trades. And then I'm kind of done. Like it's 9:50 in the morning California time, and I'm done for the day. Now, if you're thinking, okay, well, this all sounds great. Like I want to make $20,000, $40,000 a month. How do I do that if I'm still not capable of even making just $1,000 in my own personal trading account? I'm not consistent enough. You can use my trade copier. So every time I execute one of these trades, and all of the trades that you've seen me execute in the challenge videos in the last, I think it's just been four videos. We're actually, today's the fifth one, I think. So in 5-6 days, all of those trades, first of all, I haven't omitted anything. I haven't left out like a loser trade or anything like that. I would show you what my losers are because you need to know this if you're going to use my trade copier. But every one of these trades, I execute these trades in my own funded accounts, but I have a trade copier attached to it. So when I execute a trade, you could copy my trades, which means you really don't even need to execute any trades yourself. I'll manage these trades just like I manage them for myself right here on the screen. What you see me doing, I'm sharing my strategy at the same time with these videos to show you what it is that I'm doing. But you could use my trade copier. What you do is you just connect your account to the trade copier after you sign up, and you basically get the next trade that I execute. Again, you can do this. If you don't have the skills to execute trades and to consistently earn profits, don't be afraid. Sign up for that funded challenge. Whichever company you decide to use, I'll give you my opinion on the best ones that I've used. I have accounts with many of them, and they all pay me out. I get my money at the end of every month. I get the payout. So this is something that you can turn into a money-making opportunity, even if you don't have the skills. You can get, depending on the size of the trading account you go after, $10, $20, $30, $50,000, $100,000 a month. And you do not have to execute any of these trades. You can continue to use my trade copier even after you pass the evaluation process, which is really, like I said, just me basically trading for you. You're just copying my trades. So use my trade copier to pass the evaluation process, and then use my trade copier after you receive your live funded account, and you can send home that money straight into your bank account, whether it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 or $100,000 a month. This is all achievable and possible in the next 30 days or less, 45 days or less, depending on when you get started. This is your opportunity to make hands-free profits like this. I'll be trading for the rest of my life, like until I can no longer see the charts. I'm relatively young, so I don't plan on stopping this trade copier service anytime soon.